Today I'm going to show you how to generate your own playbooks utilizing any PDFs, Word documents, or CSVs that you utilize already as contract agreements or a set of norms that you would like your playbooks to follow. On Gavel Exec here, you can go to Playbooks and then you'll be able to create new. You're going to want to name your playbook first. And then you'll be directed to generate from files, or you could start manually creating rules as needed. So if I want to generate from files, I want to discuss first what are the goals of the playbook. So here I'm going to ensure that the consulting agreements that are provided by vendors or outside consultants match our terms and conditions. Next, I'll be able to tell which party I represent. And then I can have documents describing the playbook. And this is an optional here where you could have upload a guideline, a policy, perhaps you have a CSV list of different rules and engagements that you already utilize in order to have them describe the playbook. And or you could have a template contract with your standard terms. Here, I'm going to go ahead and upload my already created consultant agreement as the example that we utilize for them to reach the terms that they provide. We can now add additional instructions, specific instructions or special instructions you'd like to include on how the rules should be written. If you want them to be in a little bit more of an aggressive stance, or if you want it to be a little bit more towards market value, etc., could be inserted here. So now I can click Generate Playbook. At this point, Gavel Exec is going to scan the documents provided and go ahead and create potential rules for you to accept, reject, and or edit. So now that it's generating my rules, I can now reflect on each of the rules, and then I have options here to edit both the header, so we can change if we'd like to have this look a little different. We can also read through the requirements and then the red line guidance that is provided, and you can make any edits or changes as it pertains to that. You can save from here as well. And what we're doing here is going through and making sure that all of the formation rules and or the guidance, compensation, services, all the different rules reflect how you want them to reflect. You can also change the order of your rules, so that way you can have it set in a specific order. So if there are certain playbook rules that you utilize more often, you can move them to the very top. Once all the rules are created, you'll be able to run playbook off of your documents of all of these different rules. You could also run the rule specifically just from here if you just want to run a specific rule. Now that all of my rules have been created, we can see it looks just like any of the other playbooks that you have on your playbook lists. You can go back to the playbook here. You have your Gavel ones, and we have ours here, and we see that consulting agreements here is available. And this is how you create your new playbooks based off of previous documents.